Good morning, children. Welcome back to today's English literature class. How are you, children? Yes, hope you all are safe and fine. Okay, let's start today's class. Okay, today we are going to learn a new chapter, that is The Piper of Manus. Okay, what is the title of the story? Yes, The Piper of Manus. And Manus is a place, it's a name of a place in Assam and a national park. Okay, Manus is a place and a national park in Assam. Okay, and the story, The Piper of Manus, is adapted from Little Indians. Okay, the story Little Indians, stories from across the country. Okay, by Pika Nani. Who is the writer of the story? Yes, Pika Nani. And the story is adapted from Little Indians, stories from across the country by Pika Nani. Okay, who is the writer of the story? Yes, Pika Nani. Yes, let's see about the author. Okay, Pika Nani, page number 113. Okay, Pika Nani is the pen name of Deepika Murthy, who was written Little Indians, a collection of stories for children. Children, Pika Nani is the pen name of Deepika Murthy. Pen name. Have you heard pen name? Yes, pen name is a name used instead of writer's real name. Okay, what is pen name? Pen name is a name used instead of writer's real name. Okay, that is pen name. Here, the pen name of Deepika Murthy, actual name, official name of the writer is Deepika Murthy. Her pen name is Pika Nani. Children, we have pen names of Malayalam writers. Do you know? Yes. One name is Urub. Urub. Urub is a pen name of whom? Do you know that? Pen name of P.C. Kuttikrishnan. Okay. He is a Malayalam writer. P.C. Kuttikrishnan. His pen name is, yes, Urub. You have heard, I know, about Urub. And another name is Vilasini. It's a female name. Okay. And it's a pen name of Malayalam writer. That is M.K. Menon. Okay, M.K. Menon's pen name is Vilasini. Okay, so that is pen name. It's a writer's name. Okay, writing name of a writer. Okay, the stories take the readers through 15 states of India and are marked by adventure and unexpected ending. They are an attempt to introduce children to interesting places in India that one can visit. This is her first book, that is Little Indians, is Deepika Murthy's first book, which was published in 2013. Okay. Now this Little Indians will take on you journey to 15 states of India. The story is marked by an adventure and unpredictable ending. Unpredictable means not sure of the ending. That is unpredictable. And this story is about children who stays different parts in India. Okay, that's the story. We begin the story, children. Yes. I'm remembering you one thing. You have to hold a pencil with you to underline new words and some sentences, important sentences. Okay. Children, this story is happening in Assam, and Assam is a state of northern India and situated south of the eastern Himalaya. Okay, Assam, the state Assam is situated south of the eastern Himalaya along Brahmaputra river. Okay, along Brahmaputra river. The river Brahmaputra is the biggest river in India. What's the biggest river in India? Yes, that is Brahmaputra. Okay, understood, children? This story is about a baby rhino. Rhino means rhinoceros. Okay, this story is about a baby rhino, and I told you about Manas. What is Manas? Yes, Manas is a place in Assam and national park. Okay, and another national park in Assam is, that is Kaziranga. Okay, what is that? Yes, Kaziranga. It is a heart of Assam. Okay, Kaziranga National Park. It's a national park. Kaziranga National Park is the heart of Assam. Every year during monsoon, the river Brahmaputra overflows and causes the entire Kaziranga National Park to be flooded with water, and many animals get washed away due to the flood. Understood, children? Do you know, children, the month June? Yes, you know the month June, because we all knew experienced the result of cyclone. There was lightning and thunders for hours. Similarly, one stormy day in Assam, Brahmaputra river had flooded. Okay, one stormy day in Assam, Brahmaputra river had flooded. This is the situation or background of the story. Let's moving on the story. A bolt of lightning ripped the sky in half, illuminating the desolate, submerged landscape. A bolt of lightning. A bolt of lightning means a flash of lightning, a sudden flash of lightning. That is the meaning of a bolt of lightning. Okay, a sudden flash of lightning. Rainy season, we could see a flash of lightning, a sudden flash of lightning in the sky. Isn't it? Yes. It's called a bolt of lightning. Okay, children? Ripped the sky in half. Ripped the sky in half means tore the sky in half. Tore the sky in two parts. That is, tore means it's a past tense form of tear. Okay. This lightning and thunder. This lightning tore the sky in two parts. That is, ripped the sky in half. Okay. Meaning of the words are given in your text. That is, bolt of lightning ripped the sky in half. What's its meaning? Yes. A sudden flash of lightning looked as if it would tear the sky in two. I told you its meaning. Okay, and next, illuminating the desolate submerged landscape, which means that showing the empty flooded scene. Okay, which means showing the empty flooded scene. Okay, in that fraction of a second. Fraction of second means very little time. Okay, what's the meaning of fraction of a second? A very little time. Okay, Dr. Suvendu Fukan. Suvendu, it is not Subhendu. Okay, its pronunciation is Suvendu. Suvendu Fukan. Okay, Suvendu Fukan. So, the silhouette of something on the branch of a tree, barely above water level. He couldn't believe his eyes. Silhouette. Silhouette means Silhouette. What is silhouette? The meaning is the dark outline or shape of something when there is very little light. That means shadow. Okay. So silhouette means shadow. The doctor saw a shadow on the branch of the tree. He saw a shadow is on the branch of the tree. Barely above water level. He couldn't believe his eyes. Barely above water level means almost at the same level as the water. What's its meaning? It's almost at the same level as the water. Okay. He couldn't believe his eyes. Take the boat near that tree, he shouted to his mate in the rescue boat. Now the doctor has his friend. A friend is with him. Mate means friend or companion. And he shouted to his friend or companion, that is, take the boat near to the tree. Sure enough, wedged dangerously between the tree trunk and a branch was a baby rhinoceros. Wedged. Wedged means squeezed tightly into a narrow space in a way that made it difficult to move, which means stuck between a V shape. Okay, stuck between a V shape, that is wedged. Okay, that was a baby rhino. Okay, that shadow was a baby rhino. Rhino means rhinoceros. Okay, the baby rhino stuck in between the tree and trunk. Okay, the sound of thunder shook the earth and the furious tide almost capsized their small boat. Capsized means, what's the meaning of capsized? Overturned. Okay, overturned, that is covered. Okay, that means covered. Capsized means covered. Almost the furious tide almost covered their small boat. His colleague steadied the boat as Dr. Fukan reached out to the scared animal. Okay, now Dr. Fukan's companion moved the boat to the tree, and now they reached near to the tree. Okay, now the baby rhino scared on the tree. Using all his strength, he lifted the calf of the tree. Calf means baby rhino. Here, baby rhino, that is calf. Okay, and Dr. Fukan used his full strength to lift the baby rhino off from the tree. Okay, the baby rhino stuck between the tree and trunk. So that's why the Dr. Fukan used his all strength to lift up the baby rhino. Okay. Next page, page number 114. Just then, the branch gave away and fell with a big splash into the water. Gave away means, branch gave away means broke. Suddenly, the branch broke down into the water. If they had been a minute late, the baby would have been washed away in the floods. If they had been a minute late, the baby would have been washed away in the flood. Okay. As big blobs of rain began to fall again. Blobs mean rain drops. Okay. Blobs means rain drops. Okay. The doctor wrapped the calf in his raincoat and slowly steered the boat back to safe. Steered means drive. Okay, steered means drive. So underline the word steered, children. At last, the doctor wrapped the calf in his coat and drive the boat back to safety. Okay. The baby rhinoceros was lucky. The baby rhinoceros was lucky. Every monsoon, the mighty Brahmaputra swells and submerges Kaziranga National Park that lies in its floodplains. This year, a deluge was more severe because of the relentless heavy rains. Deluge. Deluge means a severe flood. Okay, what's the meaning of deluge? Which means a severe flood. This year, a heavy rain was more severe because the heavy rain was more severe because of the relentless heavy rains. Relentless. What's the meaning of relentless? Relentless means endless non-stop. Okay, endless non-stop. This year the flood was very heavy because of the severe flood, because of non-stop heavy rain. Okay, that is it. Most of Kaziranga was underwater and hundreds of animals had been washed away trying to escape to higher land. Among them could possibly have been the mother of this rhino calf. So now this time most of the Kazirangan places were under water, under flood. Okay. So the animals are trying to escape to the high land of the area. Escape to higher land. Okay. They tried to escape the higher land of the area. Okay. Dr. Fukan, a veterinarian, had come from Assam's other well-known national park. So children, who do you know who is Dr. Fukan? Yes, he is a veterinarian. What is veterinarian? Yes, veterinarian means doctor of animals. Okay, that is veterinarian. Okay, which means a person who treats animals that are sick, injured, or need medicines for their health. That is animal doctor. That is veterinarian. Okay. Dr. Fukan was a veterinarian and had come from Assam's other well-known national park. He was lived in Assam, in Manas. Manas in Assam, that's another national park in Assam. Manas is another national park in Assam. He was lived that place. Okay. To help in the rescue operation, back at the camp, he attended to the rhino calf. The injuries were not grave, but the calf needed close monitoring for the next 48 hours. Okay, we know now the baby rhino was wet in the rain. He must be feeling cold and wanted medical treatment. He means, yes, baby rhino. Now the baby rhino was wet and he must be feeling cold and wanted medical treatment. Okay. The injuries were not grave, but the calf needed close monitoring for the next 48 hours. Grave means serious, worried. Serious, worried. That is grave. Okay. Monitoring means, what is monitoring? Yes, when we monitor something or someone, we keep a close watch on it. Okay, make sure it is well. That is its meaning. Come coming to a decision, Dr. Foucan sought of necessary permissions and took the rhino with him to Manas. So, sort of necessary permissions. What's its meaning? Which means that forest animals are free and are protected from people by rules and laws. Okay. It is necessary to get permission with one wants to hold them in order to treat them, etc. Okay. That is sought the necessary permissions. Which means Dr. Foucan got a special permission to took the baby rhino to for medical treatment. Okay, because children, forest animals are free to move and protected from people. And if anybody was to hold it, we have to take a special permission. Okay, that's it. So Dr. Foucan got a special permission to took care of the baby rhino. Understood? His two children, Arnab and Radhika, came running out when their father got home and squealed in delight to see the calf. Dr. Foucan had two children. Their names were Arnab and Radhika. His children also lived with him in Manas. Okay. And these two children squealed. Squealed means to make very long high sound. What's its meaning? To make very long high sound. Children made so much high sound to see the calf. Okay. Arnab was 10 and Radhika was 5 years old. Arnab was 10-year and Radhika was 5-year-old girl. They had grown up surrounded by animals and were very comfortable with them. These children grown up and surrounded by animals because their father is a veterinarian. Okay. So the children grown up and surrounded by animals and they were very comfortable with them. Okay. The baby rhino looked at them with his little button eyes. Ima morom lage. He's so cute. Look at his pointed ears, said Radhika. Ima morom lage. It is Assamese language. Assamia language. It is Assamia language. And which means he's so cute. Radhika told, he's so cute. The baby rhino is so cute. Look at his pointed ears. Okay. And this little bump on his nose added Arnab. And Arnab added what? Yes, this is little hump on his nose. Pointed here on Arnab pointed to the rhino's nose and told what? This is his little bump on his nose. Okay. That's where the horn will grow. That's where the horn will grow, their father told them. And their father told them what? Yes, that nose grown up and become horn. Okay. He is, after all, a great Indian one-horned rhinoceros. Okay. And after that, this little rhino will become the great Indian one-horned rhinoceros. Okay. Dr. Foucan took the calf to the stabilization center. Stabilization center means, what's this meaning? Its meaning is given in your text. A place where sick or injured animals are treated so that they recover and keep well. It is a treatment center for animals. Okay, a place where sick or injured animals are treated so that they recover and keep well. That is stabilization center. Okay. Dr. Fukan took the calf to the stabilization center where he was to be monitored. Okay. He returned home in the evening looking very worried. After that, he was back to his home. He was very worried. What is the matter, Dyuta? Arnab asked him. Is it something about the rhino? So the boy asked to his father, what happened? What is the matter, Dyuta? Dyuta means father. Assam's official language is Assamia and Dyuta means father. They called their father as Dyuta in Assamia language. Okay. So the boy asked his father, what is the matter, Dyuta? Is it something about the rhino? Because the boy did not know why his father worried. Okay, children, understood? So now I am going to winding up today's class here and we will learn the remaining story in our next class. Okay, children, you should read the story at least 3 times. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, children, thank you. Have a great day. God bless you all.